Hello there, I am Marvin Roy Lapasa, Junior Clerk from the University of Cebu School of Medicine. Today we will be talking about the Ballard scoring. But before anything else, make sure to wash your hands thoroughly and wear your gloves properly before handling your patient. Ballard scoring is a technique used for the gestational age assessment of neonates. It assigns scores to 6 different criteria, the sum of which gives us an estimate of the gestational age. The scoring relies on intrauterine changes that the fetus undergoes through maturation. The Ballard scoring system has two parts. First, we have the assessment for the neuromuscular maturity, which is dependent on the muscle tone, as you can see up there. And the other one is for the assessment of physical maturity, which is dependent on the anatomical changes, which is found down here. However, for this video, we will only be talking about the neuromuscular maturity. So now we have here our newborn patient, baby monkey. So basically, the lower the score is, the more premature the infant and the worse it is. While if the score is higher, the more mature the infant, the better. So for the first criteria, we have posture, as you can see there. Posture pertains to the position of the infant. The more flexed the extremities of the infant, like this, then the higher the score is, the more mature the baby is. While if it's more extended and flaccid like this, as you can see also there in the photo above, then the less the score and the more premature the infant is. For the next criterion, as you can see in the upper left corner of your screen up there, we have the square window. So that basically pertains to the flexibility of the wrist of the patient. So this one. So the more you are able to flex the wrist of the patient all the way down, or the lesser the resulting angle, the higher the Ballard score. While the lesser that you are able to flex the wrist, or the greater the resulting angle, then the lower the Ballard score is. Next, we have arm recoil. So this pertains to the flexibility of the elbows. So we just need to flex the elbows like that. Now, the less it can flex, the lower the Ballard score. And the more we are able to flex, the greater the Ballard score is. Next, we have popliteal angle. So we just basically flex the knees. So if the greater the resulting angle is, the less you are able to flex the knees, then the lower the Ballard score. While the lower the resulting angle is, or the more you are able to flex the knees, then the higher the Ballard score. Next, we have the scarf sign. So the scarf sign basically pertains to flexion and resistance of the shoulder. So all we have to do is try to bring the patient's elbow all the way to the other side, like wrapping the neck with a scarf. That's why it is called a scarf sign. Now, the more that we are able to put the infant's elbow past the midline, the lower the Ballard score is. But if there is resistance and the less we're able to move the elbow towards the other side, then the higher the Ballard score is. Next, we have the heel to ear. This pertains to the resistance of the knees. So the more the heel can reach the ears like this, that means there is less resistance on the knees, the lower the Ballard score is. While if there is more resistance in the knees, then the less we are able to bring the heel towards the ear, then the higher the Ballard score is. So now we have an idea about how mature our infant is.